Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another 126 draft challenge video. I'm gonna jump right into it, no hesitation today, and we're gonna get this 126. If you guys are new to this challenge style, we are looking for a 126, so that's a combination of a 93 rated squad along with 33 chemistry, full chemistry, 93 rated. That's what we're looking for, and hopefully we're going to get that today. We've been searching for it for a while now, and I am hoping that today's that day. I am going to take Ederson here over Donnarumma. I just feel like the links are a little bit more substantial for Ederson, but those goalkeeper choices are not great to start. Guys, if you haven't checked out my other videos, go back and check those out, but feel free to watch this one as well. It is all the same. We are just trying to get the 126, and starting off with a 95 Ronaldo up top is not half bad. Hopefully a good cam as well. Dybala is all right, but I would much rather play Dybala up there and then Rivaldo into that cam slot. All right. Taking the, what is this, the 4-1-2-1-2 second formation here, trying to get those center mids, big center mids, and big defenders, and hopefully a 97 Rodri at that CDM role. He's one of the only ones that can make this draft happen. We're going to need to see those 95, 96, 97 cards. A 91 Camavinga is all right. He can also play left back, which is one of my favorite things about this card. Speaking of left back, we're going to take 89 Pickett, because with the icon link, she has full chem. Right back here for us is going to be the 88 Malo Gusto, I think, just for the extra chem, and that French link to Camavinga. And our two center backs this time around are going to be the 89 Georges alongside no one of note. We're going to take that 77 because of the La Liga French thing. So this draft is a little bit tough. We're going to hope for some better and brighter things on the bench, starting with a Lissarazu, who would be a great sub in there if we get some Bundesliga players at that left back role. We also get Alex Scott and Abdul Hamid. And I might actually take Abdul Hamid here. I will take him because he can play center back and get us that Roma link to Paulo and Dybala. They're both missing, I think, one Serie A chem. Speaking of chem, while Garnacho was a much higher rated card, Pascal Gross actually makes it into this lineup, and we were going to put him into this lineup with that center mid role for full chem there. We are not seeing any dream chasers, and we're not seeing any big icons. Obviously 94 Baggio is great there, but we haven't seen any of the massive 96 icons yet. 91 Hamsik can come in over Declan Rice for a little bit of extra chem, and now it is Malo Gusto, Ederson, and Camavinga, who are missing that final little bit of chemistry. So hoping we can find that here in the reserves with 4 picks left to go. Let me know if you guys are feeling the same, but I am currently struggling with wanting to physically play this game, like actually play a match. I've just been enjoying draft so far. There we go, 93 Dream Chasers Shaw pops right there. Might be able to play her later on as well. But let me know, what other types of content do you guys want to see? As much as I love draft, it's getting a little bit out of my control on being able to afford each draft. There we go, 96 James comes in there, +1 up there. And if we put in Shaw now, can we get that full chemistry? It's a -1. They're both, ooh, Shaw is not at full chemistry. I thought she would be. That's a little bit tough. Do we have someone else that can play striker other than Dybala? I don't think we do. We're going to take that +1. Okay. But yeah, let me know, are you guys enjoying gameplay? Are there, what types of content do you want to see on EA FC 25, or are there some games that you guys are enjoying right now? I am looking around and ready to play whatever, make whatever. Just let me know. That being said, this draft did not go to plan. We are missing currently a lot. I don't actually think there's a way we get full chem here on this bench. We can at least get one more link with a Women's League manager. We don't get one of those. We don't get a Prem manager either. So we're just going to take that guy and move on to draft attempt number 2. All right, draft attempt number 2 of this video. Obviously, I got to go with the 3 cams, but I don't know what's going to push us across that line for that 126. Obviously, we need those high-rated cards for 1, but we just need consistency. I feel like in general, the only thing that's consistent about this game is that we get consistently bad captain choices and consistently bad ends of drafts. We do well up until the very, very end of the draft. I think just for chemistry purposes, I'm going to take Scott there at the left back role, and our right back for this draft is going to be the 94 Bronze, which I'm very glad we took Scott, because now she is 1 chem point away from full chemistry at that right back spot. Goalkeeper, not so great. This Muller pops every time I have a bad draft, so let's see if that trend continues. I very much hope not. Our 2 CDMs for this draft are going to be, I guess, the 87 Rice for that extra chemistry, and our second CDM, not so good as well. We'll take Reed. At least our Prem players are on full chem, and we're probably an English link away from full chem on our right back. but we need these cams to be massive. We need like a 96 Pele, a 96 Zidane, 93 Zico's all right, but again, we need a 93 rated draft to get this 126. So we're gonna need something bigger and better. There we go. 96 Cruyff is perfect. Cruyff and Pele are the best two for this formation because they can also play striker. So if we can get a better cam, or I guess two better cams, then we can put them in at that striker spot. Now we're 90 rated with a very bad goalkeeper who has 0 links. That's gonna need to change, and it does change. 93 Yashin comes in to finish off chemistry. Now, where do we need to upgrade? Center back, CDM, cam, actually both CDMs, truthfully. You know what? Let's see what the reserves have in store. Let's see what the reserves can offer us for this draft. Starting off, it is a 91 Pedro who can get in the starting 11, but a 91 for the bench will always be taken. 96 Pele, okay, that is perfect. We're gonna put him in at that cam spot. That's 2 of our 3 96 cams. I think Aitana Bonmati counts as a cam as well. And we get a 92 Sawa, which actually allows us to put Pele up top. So we are 92 rated with 2 terrible CDMs, so we're going to need those to change for sure. Next pick here is going to be an 83, and our last pick on the reserves. We do get Çalhanoğlu, who could upgrade that CDM role, but he will not get chemistry at all. Or we just have to take the 92 Dybala for chemistry or rating purposes, sorry, which is what we're going to do. So Dybala goes onto the bench. Does that make it a 93 rated draft? That would be my question. It does not, so we're going to need some help here. And I'm going to take these 2 spots for that. Both of these 2 spots are midfielder positions, hoping we can get a CDM. We get Cooney Cross with the Arsenal link, and the bronze link would get some chemistry. Okocha can't play CDM. Haji can't play CDM. I'm going to take Cooney Cross, put her in, and then put Pedro on the bench. Does that hit us 93 rated? It does not. And we don't really have any good options on the bench to swap in. So this is where it comes down. Can we get a massive CDM on this pick? We do not. We get Dirk, Coit, none of these players other than Staj can play CDM. We're going to take DeFore for that reason and hope that I guess we can get a defender that can also play CDM. That would be nice as well. First pick here, we get the Alphonso Davies or 93 Georges. I'm intrigued by that card. I would take Davies, except he has 0 chemistry links anywhere. Whereas Georges might just get Chem and continue to keep Chem in that starting 11. I think we're going to go for Georges for that reason. There we go, 293 rated center backs. Neither of them can play CDM, right? Of course not. Let's see if we can get our CDM here. I would love a massive card, and we don't get it. We get Pacheco. So we are still 92 rated with 2 picks left to go. There is a chance in this draft. I just struggle to see where that's going to come from. 94 Musiala. Okay, hold on. If I swap in Solskjaer, we are 92 rated, 33 chemistry. We have a 92, 94, and 91 on the bench. Can any of them make it in the starting 11? Musiala can go in for a -1 chem point. Pedro and Dybala can't go in or else it's going to lower rating. Vincent Kompany can't fit either. So it all comes down to this last pick. If we can get a massive card here for the bench or the starting 11, it might just work. And of course we don't. We end up with an 85 Guardiola, and I guess we can swap for Rui Costa, and it is still just a 1-2-5. As soon as we make that swap, we did hit a 1-2-5, not the 1-2-6, but that was one of the closest drafts we've had in a long time. So let's get into draft attempt number 3. All right, coming off the back of a 1-2-5, we're in draft attempt number 3, and I think we need to go for those cams or center mids again. So the 4-1-2-1-2 is coming in. Only 1 CDM this time, so I'm hoping that means good things for us. Gonna start off with a 90 Kanu up top. I thought he had alternate positions, but I guess not, just striker. That's all right with me so far. Second striker to pair up with him is going to be Bobby Charlton, since he does have that versatility to play cam. Our cam is gonna need to get subbed out. We're putting in Tyson. Wow, what a legend this guy is. I'm surprised he's still playing around. I remember him in FIFA. What was that? FIFA 16, 17. He had some decent cards. Maybe I'm just straight talking trash. But this draft is going so far so good. We've got, other than this position and Tyson, obviously we have 90 pluses in every spot. I am gonna take Andrich here, even though he doesn't really get many links. He can also play center back, so that versatility is going to be a big thing for us, especially now that he links to Frimpong. That's going to be nice. Left back for us here is going to be the 92 Roberto Carlos. Very nice back there. And our 2 center backs need to be big. I haven't seen any of those 90 93, 94 plus center backs in a while. I guess we had some 93s last draft. Ruben Moy gets full chem here. Delict, of course, gets full chem, and so does Georges. I think we're going to go for Georges once again. We had our 93 last game, 89, I think, this time around, and Jan Sommer in goal. So we're 89 rated currently. We're just going to need a little bit more from this draft, a little bit more. 91 Jamie Bino-Giddens is a great start there with the Bundesliga links. We're going to put him up at striker. That's a +3, takes us up to 90 rated as well, pretty early on. Next reserve pick here is going to give us a 94 Irene Paredes. -2 currently, but I'm hoping we can get her some chem. I also realized I forgot to get a better keeper, or hope for a better keeper. And Endler isn't terrible with that George's link and the icon link, so I think I will take her this time around. It's +1, she gets 2 out of 3 chem. Don't know if we're going to get that full chem on her, but it's at least another option there. And let's just take this bench rather than going all the way back to the reserves. Marcus Thuram is a great choice here. Putting him over Georges is a +1, over Paredes is a +2. What if I go over Georges and then swap? I guess I don't need to swap anything there, but we will put him in over Georges for now, just for now. I would like to keep Irene Paredes in this squad if possible, and we get some choices here. Okay, so 94 Davies would put Roberto Carlos to the bench. 93 Nuno Mensch gets just not enough chemistry, but a 95 Wendy Renard at center back is a crazy pull there. She can actually also play CDM and allow us to play Georges if we need to. I don't know what I'm doing here. There we go, Georges, and now it is just Irene Paredes who is missing that chemistry. Missing the chemistry. Sorry. Let's get into this. Let's get into this, man. I just want to see what can we do to make this happen. We need an Aitana Bonmati, some sort of Barcelona player, some sort of Spanish player, and some sort of player above 88 rated EA Sports. What's going on here, man? 90 roared is all right, but it's not what we're looking for. I just need someone to give us chemistry or someone to give us rating. We're 91 rated, and I think we're going to stay there. I don't see this going up, especially with these kind of picks. Last pick of this draft attempt number 3, is going to be Free Gang. That was terrible at the end. I will not lie. 91 rated, 32 chem. We need a Spanish manager, Spanish or I guess we can't do Barcelona. Can't do Liga F. We need a Spanish manager to make this draft work and to get that full chemistry. We get it, so we get a 1-2-4 in draft attempt number 3, and we're hoping for the 1-2-6 in attempt number 4. All right, draft attempt number 4, fourth and final attempt of this video, and I'm gonna go for the 4-2-2. We have not had good luck with CDMs, but I think the 4-2-2 might just help us with that. And starting off with a 93 Gervinho for the bench is great. I am tempted to just go through and take the bench, but we're just gonna build this normally and just let EA Sports give us the cards that we need. Starting off with a 93, do we want Vialli or Gomez? I'm gonna go for Gomez this time around. 93 Mario Gomez up top, and to pair up with him will be the 95 Ronaldo. So pretty decent strike force there. Our 2 cams this time around are gonna be the 96 Pele, who can also play striker, alongside, not so good, it's gonna be Daichi Kamada there. So three out of 4 of our first picks are looking good. 2 CDMs here. Okay, the 92 Makalele is good. The 92 Archie Gray might just be better. Not for chemistry purposes, though Premier League is pretty easy to get, but just for positioning purposes. He can also play right back and center back, so that is pretty solid. Second CDM here, I would take Declan Rice, but Carles Puyol gets us that extra chemistry for the same rating. Right back in this draft, it's going to be the 89 Kunde. I don't like taking that card over some better ones. However, he can also play center back. And we're going to take the 89 Lizarazu at left back. 2 center backs here are going to be the 91 Ledley King. And finally, no one good. We're going to take the Bournemouth player that time. And our goalkeeper, we need a big goalie if we're going to get anything good out of this draft. And we do. We get the 93 Van der Sar. Dream Chasers Van der Sar is in there with Gervinho on the bench. So, okay. I like this draft. Obviously, we have some changes that need to be made, but overall, this is a really, really good foundation. Let's build this bench. Let's see what this bench can offer us in draft attempt number 4. Starting off with an 85 goalkeeper. Not exactly what we need to push up to that 93 rating, but a 94 Thuram is exactly what we need. He can play center back for us there. Boom. 94 Thuram. I am very surprised that's not 92 rated already. Let's get some bigger picks and make that happen. We are going to take Abdul Hamid just so that his staying 87 doesn't pop again. Next pick is going to be the 92 Ryan Cherokee, who can play left cam. That's got to be 92 now, right? It is not. This bench is just so bad. It's dragging down the rating. Next pick, we get the 92 Sawa or the 90 Haroldson. Now, we have to take the 92, obviously. But he doesn't actually, or Sawa doesn't actually make it in the starting 11. Wow. Okay, so we have Sawa and Gervinho on the bench. We have the only cards under 90 rated on the starting 11 are both 89 rated. They're right on the cusp. And we get a 94 Diani to pop in there as well, putting her at striker. It's got to take us up at least one rating, right? It doesn't. We're still 91 rated. What is this draft? Now, Diani secures Ryan Cherokee's chemistry. That is perfect. Ledley King secures Archie Gray's chemistry, and all of the icons alone are really carrying Kunde. But we need 4 players to swap out onto our bench to get anything out of this draft. Starting off with, let's see, what makes the most sense here? I think it's going to be the 94 Baggio, and I think we're going to play him over Ryan Cherokee. Okay, I'm not going to make any swaps yet on the bench. I just want to see if we can up that starting 11 rating. Next pick, got to go for highest rating, 87 Coit. Next pick here. Again, highest rating, 92 Garnacho, and 2 picks left to go. 91 David Beckham, he cannot make it in the starting 11. And our final pick of draft attempt number 4 is only an 83. Okay, so we do have a swap for every player on the bench. And we're going to do this. We're going to see what happens here. We're going to start off. Dirk Coit coming in for Milinkovic-Savic. Is that enough for a 92? It is not. Ryan, let's go with David Beckham coming in for Kamada. Is that enough for 92? It is enough for 92, and we have 2 massive swaps left. This is going to be a, let's see, a 92 over 78 is plus 14, and a 92 over 77 is a plus 15. This has got to be it. This might just be it. There's swap number 1, not 93 rated, 92 Cherokee over a 77. We don't see the 93 rating. How is that possible? How is that even possible? 93 over an 89, would that have done it? No. What about a 93 over the other 89? Would that have done it? No, it would not have. Wow. Wow. I do not understand how this draft was not a 93 rated draft. Is there any changes I can make here? I think we have the best players in on every position. I think we do. I think every one of the best players we have is in this team, is starting in this team. And it's only a 125. That is by far my best draft yet of any draft this year. I guess if we would have gotten a higher rated center back and left back and maybe someone other than Dirk Coit on the bench, that is absurd. Only a 125, but that is going to be it, I guess, for the end of this video. Guys, I appreciate it so much. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Peace.